Ann-Margret was born Ann-Margret Olsen on April 28, 1941, in the small Swedish village of Voljoin, Vilan County. Raised in the snowy countryside of Sweden, her early life was simple and modest, far removed from the glamorous world she would later enter. In 1946, at just 5 years old, Ann-Margret and her mother immigrated to the United States to join her father in Chicago. Growing up in a new country was challenging, but Ann-Margret adapted quickly and displayed early signs of being a natural performer. She attended Northwestern University, where her passion for performing arts blossomed, and it was there that her singing and dancing talents began to attract attention. Little did she know that these early years would set the stage for a career that would define her as one of the most iconic performers in Hollywood history. The breakthrough moment. Ann-Margret's big break came in the early 1960s when legendary comedian George Burns discovered her. He gave her the opportunity to perform in Las Vegas, and soon after, Hollywood came calling. Her film debut in Pocketful of Miracles, 1961, led to her star-making role in Bye Bye Birdie, 1963, where her vibrant performance and sultry vocals catapulted her to fame. Her screen presence was magnetic, and she quickly became a sought-after actress in Hollywood. Ann-Margret went on to star alongside cinematic legends like Elvis Presley in Viva Las Vegas, 1964, Jack Nicholson, Steve McQueen, and John Wayne, solidifying her status as a rising star. Though she was often typecast as a vivacious sex symbol, Ann-Margret worked tirelessly to earn the respect she deserved as a serious actress, rising above the sex symbol. Ann-Margret's career took a turn in the 1970s when she began to redefine herself as a serious actress. Her fearless performance in Carnal Knowledge, 1971, opposite Jack Nicholson, earned her an Academy Award nomination and helped to challenge the public's perception of her as just a glamorous sex symbol. She followed this success with another Oscar-nominated performance in Tommy, 1975, an adaptation of The Who's rock opera. Her portrayal of the emotionally intense character was one of her most talked-about performances, and it showcased her range as an actress capable of tackling challenging roles. Ann-Margret's willingness to take risks in her roles proved that she was more than just a pretty face. She was a talented and versatile actress who could hold her own in both dramatic and musical performances. A successful musical career. In addition to her work as an actress, Ann-Margret also built a successful career as a musical performer. Her sultry, expressive voice allowed her to release several albums in the 1960s, earning a Grammy nomination for her musical talents. Ann-Margret's dynamic stage presence made her a hit on stage, particularly in Las Vegas, where she headlined many shows. Her energetic performances, which spanned jazz, pop, and rock, earned her accolades and established her as one of the most exciting live performers of her era. She continued to tour extensively, captivating audiences with her vocal talent and high-energy stage presence. Even as her acting career evolved, Ann-Margret never stopped performing, and her music remained an important part of her artistic identity. Awards and recognition. Ann-Margret's career was decorated with numerous accolades, reflecting her immense talent and impact on the entertainment industry. She won 5 Golden Globe Awards, earned 2 Academy Award nominations, and was the recipient of an Emmy Award for her role in Who Will Love My Children, 1983. In 2010, Ann-Margret was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a tribute to her lifelong contributions to the arts. Her work in film, television, and music earned her a place in the hearts of audiences, and her ability to reinvent herself over the years ensured her place as an enduring figure in Hollywood. Her impressive career not only showcased her versatility, but also solidified her as a trailblazer for women in the entertainment industry. Grumpy Old Men and Grumpier. Old Men. In the 1990s, Ann-Margret's career took a lighter turn when she starred in Grumpy Old Men, 1993, alongside Walter Matthau, Jack Lemmon, and Sophia Loren. Her role as Ariel Truax, a vibrant and spirited woman who becomes the romantic interest of Lemmon's character, showcased her impeccable comedic timing. The film was a box office hit, and Ann-Margret's performance added a delightful spark to the movie. Her success in Grumpy Old Men led to a sequel, Grumpier Old Men, 1995, where she once again charmed audiences with her wit and charm. In these films, Ann-Margret proved that she was just as skilled at comedy as she was in dramatic roles, earning her a new generation of fans. A new direction in film, Ann-Margret continued to diversify her career in the 2000s with roles that showed her versatility as an actress. In 1999, she appeared in Oliver Stone's Any Given Sunday, a sports drama that explored power, ambition, and human vulnerability. Although her role was supporting, her presence brought a sense of class and emotional depth to the film. In 2004, she starred in Taxi, a fast-paced action comedy alongside Queen Latifah and Jimmy Fallon. This film marked a departure from the more dramatic and romantic roles she had been known for, but Ann-Margret embraced the challenge, proving her ability to adapt to different genres. Her performance in both Any Given Sunday and Taxi demonstrated that she was an actress willing to take risks and tackle roles outside of her comfort zone. A Streetcar Named Desire, a defining performance. One of the most artistically significant and critically acclaimed performances of Ann-Margret's later career came in 1984 when she played Blanche Dubois in the television adaptation of A Streetcar Named Desire. Directed by John Madden, the film was based on Tennessee Williams's Pulitzer Prize-winning play, one of the most revered works in American theater. Ann-Margret's portrayal of Blanche, a fragile Southern belle clinging to illusions of grandeur, was widely praised by critics. Her vulnerability, sophistication, and raw emotion brought the character to life in a way that resonated deeply with audiences. The film received widespread acclaim and won 4 Emmy Awards, with Ann-Margret earning a Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a miniseries or motion picture made for television. This performance remains one of the defining moments of her career. The romance with Elvis Presley. One of the most talked about aspects of Ann-Margret's life has been her romantic relationship with Elvis Presley. Their connection blossomed during the filming of Viva Las Vegas, 1964, where their undeniable on-screen chemistry mirrored a genuine off-screen affection. At the time, Elvis was already an international icon, and Ann-Margret was rising to stardom, often hailed as the female Elvis. Their relationship was intense and passionate, but it was also complicated by Elvis's obligations and his long-standing relationship with Priscilla Presley. Ann-Margret has always spoken of Elvis with great fondness and respect, describing him as kind, funny, and deeply talented. Despite the end of their romance, she recalls their time together with warmth, often sharing stories of how Elvis made her laugh and how they connected on a deep, personal level. Ann-Margret's lasting love for Elvis. At 84, Ann-Margret has finally spoken openly about her relationship with Elvis Presley, shedding light on their deep bond and the lasting impact it had on her life. She recalls how Elvis would send her flowers in the shape of a guitar every time she opened a new show in Las Vegas, even after their romance had ended. This gesture was his way of showing that he remembered her and that some feelings never fade. Ann-Margret's memories of Elvis are not scandalous or salacious. They are filled with grace and respect. She speaks not from bitterness, but from a place of nostalgia and affection, sharing her truth as a tribute to the man she knew behind the public image. Her love for Elvis remains one of the most poignant and enduring chapters of her life.